What is up, everybody? BioBen here, back with another video. Today, I thought I would do something a bit different to celebrate 2,000 subscribers. Thought I would give a tour of my bat cave here, my man cave. This is where I do all my streaming, all my video recording, and all my sim racing, and a lot of work and stuff like that. So I thought I would give a tour of my setup. So as you can see, I'm a PC gamer. I don't have any consoles at the moment, so that's my PC right there. It's nothing special. FX 8350, GTX 1070, Gopher Chucks hooked me up with some RAM. So this is the setup that I use when I stream. You can see I have a laptop over here. That's kind of like where I monitor chat. I get it right up next to my monitor where I do my racing. So this is a Asus, I think it's a 25 or 27 inch monitor, 1440p, so a bit better than 1080. I just run a single monitor. And then my Logitech G27 rig, so we got our pedals down there. They're adjustable. If you're a sim racer, you should always have a set of screwdrivers around in case you need to adjust things. Like my pedals, I can move them over if I need to left foot brake, or if I need to heel and toe for when I'm using the H pattern shifter. So the G27, I've had this thing probably going on 8 years now. It has served me well. It's probably not the best wheel out there. In fact, I know it's not. But it was a pretty good bargain when I got it. It came with the H pattern 3-pedal setup and the steering wheel with all the nice buttons on it. I like lots of buttons. Yeah, it cost me about probably $300 when I bought it. I know the G27 is no longer in production, so it's a bit more expensive these days. This is my desk over here. That's where I do work. Some knickknacks laying around here. Some posters and things hanging on the wall. I'm a huge Batman fan, so you might be able to tell. This is Yuri over here. It's actually Boba Fett with a Batman apron draped over it, but we'll call him Yuri. Helmet over here, racing, some random books, backpack, more posters, some artwork, and then go back this way so I don't get caught up. Some lights over here that I use, diplomas, a bunch of odds and ends, knickknacks. I run a tablet over here. Just as a backup when I'm streaming if my laptop fails, and a fan for my PC, just in case. Got an Xbox 360 controller when I'm using it for things like Forza or other games. So yeah, let's get into my stream setup. So if we sit down here in my, let's check it out, high-tech racing chair here. That thing cost me like a whole $15. So yeah, when I am streaming, that is my webcam. I have the footage over here. You can see me. I have my laptop running. That's the YouTube page. And chat is right there, right next to my racing, so that I can look at it quickly, because you know what happens when you spend too much time looking at chat or, say, text messages. Keyboard back here for some extra functions. Fallout 4 mouse pad, because, you know, gotta be cool. So yeah, when I stream, I run OBS in most cases. Sometimes I run NVIDIA Shadowplay because I was having problems with Project Cars 2. But I think I've sorted that out now. I gotta do a video on that. But yeah, the G27 has served me well. So yeah, I stream with OBS and just read chat on my laptop. I got my tablet back there if my laptop fails, which happened once, and that's pretty much it. I just have the wheel strapped to a folding table. It does the job well enough. Camera is back there on a tripod, and pedals are down there. I have a lot of things on different power systems just in case. Don't want to overload one. But yeah, usually you guys see something like that with me in it. That's kind of my wall of clutter. But yeah, this is my streaming setup and this is my racing setup. I would say you don't have to have a really expensive wheel to get into sim racing. I started sim racing on a PS2 with Gran Turismo 3 on a Logitech G25 driving force wheel. You know, you need to learn the basics first. So in fact, when people start sim racing and ask, you know, what wheel should I get, I say, buy something that's reasonably priced, like a Thrustmaster T150 or TX or something like that. You know, in the $200 range to start out, because you don't know that you're going to actually enjoy this, right? Sim racing is its own thing. You might be interested in racing, but realize that, hey, I don't like this. It's a lot of work, or you know, I don't have time for this. So you don't want to spend a lot of money on a wheel right away. This is the second wheel I ever bought. It's nice because it has the H pattern. A lot of times you won't get an H pattern gearbox anymore with it. The G27 was really nice because it had all these extra buttons on the H pattern. I know with the G29 they got rid of some of those, but I like a lot of buttons, so I like use this. You know, I'll be here. This is like pause. Then I have like ignition and the electrics on here. I'll have different view modes for Project Cars 2 here. So if you ever see me reaching over here and fiddling. Usually view modes like pit request, things like that, pit limiter sometimes I put on here. Usually the buttons I have mapped, I'll have like a, so for Project Cars 2, I think this changes my Motec. I have my headlights up here because you have to be able to flash the lights. That's how you beat Erie. Other functions assigned to these two, wipers, pit limiter, and then, you know, you got the paddles on the back, of course. The base here, you know, just sits right there on the table and it clamps on. It doesn't clamp on very well, so a lot of times you'll see me fiddling around over here because it comes unclamped from the table. I probably should make a better mount for it, especially in high force feedback games. So yeah, this is where the magic happens. Let's see if we can get a shot of my beautiful mug there. Obviously I got the webcam running over there. So yeah, that is my setup. Nothing fancy. You don't need a fancy rig or an expensive rig to get into sim racing. You just need to have a little bit of equipment. You can do it on a console. I like to do it on PC just because I'm a PC gamer. But you could just as easily get in on a console and yeah, basically start learning how to sim race. And then if you choose, you know, if you think you really are into it or whatever, then you can always upgrade your hardware. And it's not a bad idea to have a backup wheel just in case. I don't have one at the moment, but I'm looking into some new equipment. I also have a Logitech flight stick over there. More fans if it gets hot in here. That sometimes I'll use as a handbrake. So yeah, that's the sim room. The man cave, if you will. It's nothing special, but here's the whole rig. I use a wired Logitech headset, as you can see. I like the wired just because I do have problems with, you know, Bluetooth signal sometimes because I got it sitting on this metal rack. Oh, there's my battle helmet. You know, I got my racing helmet and my battle helmet. So yeah, I like a wired headset. It's got this nice little toggle here. Can mute it and unmute it. And yeah, nothing fancy, but it works. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little rig and room tour. Thank you everybody for helping me out get to 2,000 subscribers. I really appreciate that. Don't know what I'm doing here. I'll look at you and you look at me. We'll turn this camera off here. So thanks for helping me get to 2,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. It's been an awesome year. I've been on YouTube for about a year now, and I have to say the best thing about it has been just meeting all you and getting to interact with you. Made great friends. All the people on Discord that I interact with, we're all, you know, we've never met each other, but we're all good buds. So especially a big shout out to Yuri. He's been awesome in being my partner in crime in our endurance racing. So yeah, it's pretty rare to find somebody that's willing to do a 24-hour race just for the heck of it. So that's been awesome. People like Jaff, RBR Connor, and Monel. Monel's been a big help in just making streams work, in moderating and things like that. So can't say thank you enough to them and all of you for watching. I mean, I didn't really know what to expect when I started this, but it's really been an outlet for me to do something creative. I'm a scientist. You can see I got some diplomas up there. So in my professional life, I do something that really ultimately very few people see, maybe at most 100, but I can make a video that I enjoy making and I think other people might enjoy, either, you know, showing off something that I think is fun and interesting or hopefully educational. I'm trying to work on more kind of educational type videos because that's something that I do. I enjoy teaching and I think I have a bit of knowledge. I've been sim racing probably well over 16 years now, on and off. Took breaks, you know, school, work, those kinds of things. But I think I have some knowledge probably that I hope I can pass on. And I'm going to try and work on more videos like that, both opinion and educational. So yeah, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll try and answer them. If you have like specific things you want to know about, within reason, of course, you know, what's your address, things like that. Maybe we won't answer those, but yeah, just give me a shout. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Thank you again for 2,000 subscribers. Can't say it enough. Really appreciate it. Bye for now.